I've been driving for 15 years now. So I'm nearly 60, so I had a life before trucking. But I enjoy trucking a good bit. And it's been a good career. It's been a very good career. I've got 6 kids, so I had to get caught up on a lot of child support. But anyway, they're all grown now, and so I spend most of my time out here on the road. When I do go home, I travel when I go home because I'm jump into my car and go see them at various military bases and things like this.
So yeah, I kind of heard you were talking earlier. You have 3 sons that have been deployed.
Yes, I actually have 4 sons that's been in the military. 1 is out now, but I have 3 sons that has been deployed to Afghanistan and Iraq. 1 was wounded while he was over there, but he's fine. They've all come back safe. But CRST has been very good with me. They've been very supportive when I needed to be there. When they was coming home or when they were leaving, they made sure I was there on time to see them off or see them back home. So I've been able to spend some good time with them.
How does that make you feel? I mean, working for a company that was really is supportive.
Oh, it gives me a sense of pride because it's important to me. I mean, my children is my life. I'm no longer married. I made a much better father than I did a husband. So, but it's very important to me that they see that family is important and that they know that the job is important to them as well as to me. But it's also extremely important to our attitude and our morale to get us home to our families. So I've seen so much in the years that I've been driving. I've had some near accidents, but one thing about concerning safety is it's an attitude. You have to keep the correct attitude. And I've got a good saying. I'm a trainer, and I've got a good saying. And there's no load that is so hot that it's got to cool off in the ditch. So I tell all my students that's extremely important. It's important to get the load there on time, but it's more important to get the load there safe and on time. So I've turned out some pretty good students. And actually, I'm teaching students that are younger than my children. So, and I do know how to get along with them quite well. And I understand their hip hop, and they understand my rock and roll. I mean, I come from the days of the hippie days of Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd and all this good stuff, and been to many concerts. So I really do know how to get along with the young students well. And I mean, a lot of them continue to call me. I mean, they continue to call me and ask me advice just as my children do. So.
Wow, that's great. So you've obviously taken a lot. You've given a lot with the teaching, and you're taking a lot from it too.
Absolutely. I think it's important. As long as I've been around, is to not only share my experience, but my life experience too, because, they got a whole life ahead of them, and I've got a whole lot of life behind me, and I've made some mistakes, and if I can share some of the mistakes that I've made in my life, then perhaps they won't make the same ones.